Mr. President, I move and ask unanimous consent that I be granted the special privilege of the floor to discuss Alaskan Oscar winners.
Without objection, this order is under Ellis.
Thank you, Mr. President. I think a lot of people are unaware that Alaskans had a big night at the recent Academy Awards in the Kodak Theater there in Los Angeles. Ben Grossman of Delta Junction and of Fairbanks won an Academy Award for Best Visual Effects, and Katie Wallack of Anchorage was featured in The Artist, which won the Academy Award for Best Picture. Ben grew up in a cabin in Delta and began attending the University of Alaska Fairbanks at the tender age of 16. He worked as a photographer for the News Miner and the Associated Press before eventually moving to California in 2001 to pursue his dreams in the motion picture industry, something that young people are starting to think maybe they can stay here in Alaska to achieve that dream. So Ben was a pioneer and has gone there and done well. Ben won the Academy Award for Best Visual Effects for his work on the Martin Scorsese directed film Hugo. I saw it, it's a great film and I highly recommend it. Film critics have lauded the 3D work in Hugo as groundbreaking. If you see the film, I think you may agree. Grossman has previously worked with Martin Scorsese on the Rolling Stones documentary Shine a Light and the 2010 feature film Shutter Island. It was a proud moment for Alaskans when Ben stepped out on that stage and received his Oscar, and I want to congratulate him, his family, and give best wishes for continued success. Alaskan Katie Wallack was also featured in the Oscar-winning Best Picture, The Artist. I understand the senator from Matsu recently saw that film here in Anchorage, or here in Juneau. Katie was born and raised in West Anchorage, very proud of growing up there. She earned her Screen Actors Guild card in Alaska, and that's what a lot of these actors are after, their SAG card, because that opens all kinds of doors and potential opportunities in the industry. She got her SAG card for her work on Christmas with a capital C. Some of you know Alaska's own Dave Cuddy is an independent film producer. He did that film with Alaska Film Incentives. It was part of the financing, and it was filmed entirely in the small town of Seward, Alaska, in your district, Mr. President. Katie also landed a role in The Frozen Ground, which filmed in Anchorage with Nicolas Cage and John Cusack, and should be on the silver screen nationwide this fall. She can now add to her resume being featured in an Academy Award-winning project. So I'd like to congratulate these young Alaskans, commending Ben Grossman and Katie Wallack for their Oscar-worthy work. We're very proud of them and hope they will be part of the growing industry here in Alaska as well in the future. So congratulations to them. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Senator Ellis.